commentary number 247. We got this fucking game, Drive Club. Oh my god, this bad fucking terrible game, man. But anyway, for this fire commentary, what I did was I just wanted videos. I'm not gonna lie, I just put out a challenge out there and I said, you know what, there's no challenge, just send me footage. I don't even give a fuck at this point. So TheBigB, someone who's been on my friends list for a very... Did this dude just get in the car twice? Did I just see that shit right? Anyway, TheBigB's been on my list for a very long time, going all the way back to the days of Call of Duty 4, just to give you guys an idea of how long we've been playing together. So when I went out and I said, you know what, just send me footage, TheBigB came through and he sent me footage. I believe this might be his first, maybe at most his second video he's ever sent me. All these fucking years, he finally sent me a fucking video. But anyway, I know it's over the time limit by 15 seconds. However, I'm not going to ban someone that I've known for 8 fucking years on my damn channel and shit like that, man. So, oh, he's driving on the wrong side of the street. The European way of driving up in this motherfucker, man. You know, it's funny because obviously, you know, here in the United States, we do everything wrong. We drive on the left side. Almost the rest of the world drives on the right side. Everywhere uses the metric system. We use everything all fucked up. They use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit. So this is another one of those shits where you're driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm all fucked up in this shit. Ah, man, Europeans and shit like that. But anyway, like I was saying, he's been on my channel a long time. I'm not going to kill him over 15 fucking seconds and shit like that. Besides, he's one of the moderators over at Prestige Gamers. He has the ability to ban me as well. So I ain't going to do that shit, man. So anyway, so what I wanted was, I just said, you know, I wanted footage from some of the most recent games. A lot of people get in this habit of sending some of the worst possible games. You guys know what I'm talking about. Here's some Techno Kitty. Here's some Japanese cunt punt. Here's some elevator, some earthquake survival shit. You had all kinds of fucked up things. So basically, I just said, you know what? I just want footage. I just want some of the most recent games. I want to have some decent footage from some of the more popular games that we rolled out. So I rolled out a challenge for Call of Duty. Obviously, Call of Duty games are always going to be there. I rolled out the challenge for Drive Club, for the racing games, pretty much. I asked for one from Drive Club. I think I said Forza, and I forgot what the fuck was the other one. Did I say? Oh, the Crew from Ubisoft. So we're gonna have 3 racing games, I believe. I think I asked. Did I ask for Dragon Age? I can't remember if I asked for Dragon Age or not. But I know I asked for some of the more popular games that were released recently. In any event, man, we ran those games. So ran that challenge. People sent in the games. This is obviously Drive Club, and this just pretty much typically just defines how bad PlayStation 4 games have been. I'm being honest right now, man. I'm a PlayStation 4 owner. I'm a proud owner of my PlayStation 4. I enjoy my console. Obviously, I only play one fucking game on that shit right now. And part of that is, there's just nothing out that I want to play. It's not that the games are bad. It's just that you bought this console. How many people bought it? 18 million people bought this fucking console, coming up on 20 million people. Realistically, what games make you want to buy this console? There's not much. It's basically just whatever, you know, reputation Sony's going on right now. You know, the whole reason why I think that, I'm going to get into this a little bit later, but the whole reason why I think people buy the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One and the Wii U is based on Microsoft fucking up their conference. That's really, I'll talk about that in a second. I'm going to get back to this joint. When this game was initially announced, it looked good. It looked damn good. It looked like it was going to be a rival to Gran Turismo, you know, and I will say this, the graphics are pretty decent. I mean, the cars look realistic and whatnot. You know, I still think Gran Turismo has a little bit of an advantage when it comes to the cars, and they were on PlayStation 3. But at the same time, this does look pretty good. I gotta admit that. It definitely looks better than some of those Need for Speed games up in this motherfucker. Remember, wait. When I asked for the videos, obviously I wanted some recent videos or whatever the fuck it was. And when this game was announced, it was supposed to be one of these great PlayStation 4 release games during the release window, whatever the fuck. And then people started playing it. Well, critics started playing it ahead of time. And they said this game is all fucked up. It needs a lot more polish. It needs a lot more help. It needs a whole lot more work before you can say this is a pretty decent game. So when PlayStation got all these reviews and they realized, you know what, something's just not right, let's take it back and delay this motherfucker. Now, I have no problems with games delaying if it's not ready. I really don't. I know that Destiny was initially announced that they were going to launch of March, and then they launched in whatever the fuck it was, September. Had they taken those 6 months to roll out a better game, it didn't even come out better. But had the game taken another year to roll out, it probably would have been a much better game. But a game like this took almost a whole fucking year. And what happened? It still rolled out, and it was still crap. I just don't get how you could roll out a game knowing that it's going to have problems. You take it back for a year, bring it back for polish, and yet still nothing. It just drives me nuts. Now, on the flip side of that, you have companies like Take-Two and Take-Two Interactive as well as Rockstar. Rockstar took how long to roll out Heist? I mean, let's be honest for a second. How long has it taken them to even come out with that shit? From fucking trailers and whatnot. And basically what they say, It wasn't ready. It wasn't good enough. It was not going to be what people wanted, so we couldn't roll that shit out. Now, here's the problem that you run into. You rolled out a product, or you promised a product. You rolled out an amazing campaign to your game. As I said, Grand Theft Auto 5 is one of the best campaigns you could possibly play. But you had an unfinished product when it came to the multiplayer. They roll it out, and they said, well, it's always going to be an evolving project. It's never going to feel like it's done. But here's the thing. Even though they rolled out all this free DLC, you tell us heists are coming. Heists are going to be a big part of the content. And it takes well over a year, almost a year and a half for people to play. You know, that's not what people want to hear. Now, granted, I'm sure there are a lot of people still playing that shit, but that's not how you roll out a game. But anyway, getting back into the Drive Club. Drive Club decided they were going to delay their shit. And meanwhile, they rolled this motherfucker out and it still had problems. I just don't get how you do something like that. Why do you roll out a game if you know it's not fucking ready? If it has problems, don't fucking release it. Don't sell it. Yes, you're losing money on the shit, but you're going to lose even more money in the long run if you roll out an incomplete product and piss off your fans. Now, I don't know if Drive Club's ever going to get a sequel. I'm sure it is, because obviously Sony owns this motherfucker. But here's the thing. They wanted to have something to go along with Forza. Right now, Microsoft is rolling out Forza, what, every fucking year now, I believe? They're having a game, whatever the fuck. They have that Forza, they have the Forza Horizon, or whatever. Anyway, they wanted something to speed up the process, since fucking Gran Turismo comes out every, like, 8 years now. Oh, Gran Turismo, man. No, so they wanted something to at least help along with Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo feels like it hasn't changed in forever. They have the same fucking tracks, they have almost the same exact shit, but for whatever the fuck reason, Gran Turismo always rolls out the same crap and it always feels the damn same. So they wanted something a little different. To be honest, it doesn't feel any different. It looks similar to Gran Turismo, and this track almost looks like some shit straight out of Gran Turismo with this motherfucker. The only thing that really looks different is the interface in this bitch. But anyway, getting into the shit, they actually decided they were going to roll out an incomplete product, and this has been part of the problem that Sony has had with their exclusives. I'll be honest, as a PlayStation owner, there isn't much that I want to buy in terms of what's only on this console. Now, there are things that are obviously on other consoles, you know, so you can go out and buy the multi-platform joints, but when you look at what is supposed to be console exclusives, this really isn't one of those games you want to buy. We had the Little Big Planet game, which again, they rolled out with problems. Then they obviously had to remaster The Last of Us. You know, this is pretty fucking sad when your best game is a remastered version of your prior console game. No, but corner penalty. What the hell? Yeah, I don't get that shit. So you were going on the grass and the dirt and all these other places, and now you got a corner penalty. Oh, whatever, man. I guess you're supposed to do that realistic driving or whatever the fuck. See, yeah, grass penalty. I saw a 3 there. I guess it was some kind of whatever, man. I don't really give a shit. Now, is this online? I don't think this is online. I can't know, because it doesn't look online. Sophia Lopez wouldn't be stupid enough to write her whole fucking name in this shit. I don't know, maybe somebody is stupid enough to do that shit. I don't know, fucking, you know what, I really don't give a shit. Wow, does it get dark. Damn. Yeah, first of all, it got dark in a matter of seconds. It was like the sun's here and the sun's just gone. It's like that shit just blew the fuck up. You saw that shit? It wasn't even like you went to sunset. It just went up straight darkness. That shit don't fucking happen, man. You know, whatever, man. I know they want to have some extra graphics in this bitch, but whatever. Anyway, getting into the PlayStation thing. Obviously, with all the exclusives that we have on PlayStation, they're not that great. And that's just the honest truth. Even if you look at the aggregate ratings of all the games that are only on one console, PlayStation is way behind when it comes to Wii and Xbox and all that shit, so they need a lot of help when it comes to games, and this isn't one of them. This is just fucking terrible, this game, man. The reviews, the technical issues of this game, when people say, well, when it works, it's pretty good. Well, that's the problem. It isn't one of these issues where, well, when it works. It's the same thing that Microsoft's going through with the Halo collection or whatever the fuck that shit is, where people can't even get to match. Oh, man, that's just a fucking nightmare. It's just like this bullshit. But it's pretty fucked up that you roll out a game and it doesn't work for people who wanted to buy that shit. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I said that I think people are only buying the PlayStation 4 because Microsoft fucked up. Let's be honest, Microsoft fucked up. That opening conference they had when they announced their shit, people just sat there like, huh? Really? And then Sony came out, trolled the shit out of everybody and said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a lower price. We're not going to have any restrictions. It's basically going to be the same exact thing you guys have been used to, and it's going to be a slightly more powerful machine than the Xbox One. So what happened? People said, this is fucking fantastic. They immediately went out, threw all their allegiance to Sony. They bought the damn console just because, hey, it's the cool thing to do and buying the console. You got that corner penalty again. So you got points off? I don't know what the corner penalty was. Look at this motherfucker vehicle. Wait a second. Vehicle impact minus 200. He fucking hit you. What the fuck kind of stupid shit is that? And now you're in third. You better smack the shit out of him. You bumped him. I don't care. I'll take the 200-point penalty. Yeah, take a 200-point penalty. I don't give a shit. I'll take it as long as it puts me in first place. Hey, listen, man, that's how you play in Gran Turismo. You bump a motherfucker off the road, and that's how you beat their ass. So there I see the finish line up in this bitch. Hey, so he almost got it in under 10 minutes. He got it in, what, 10 minutes and like 7 or 8 seconds by the time he actually finished the race, and there were results up in this motherfucker, man. So anyway, this video is coming to an end. So as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And all this week, we'll be having hipfire commentary videos for you.